Guys, we're back with another prediction videos. I've been slacking on the videos lately, but I'm back. In my defense, I just had a kid. It's been busy, but we're figuring it out, and we're getting into these last chance qualifiers. Now, Mina and Sam, it's already happened. Congratulations to Team Rock for for Mina, and for Corinthians Esports for Sam. North America just finished their Swiss, and so we're going to get into their predictions for the playoffs. And let's just get right into it. Complexity versus Lil Step Bros. Lil Step Bros made a change. Oath in place of T Corral. Complexity staying the same with CRR, Frosty, and Diaz. And they've been looking good. They've come in as the favorites, and I would say they still are the favorites, going 3-0 through the Swiss and looking good doing it. I think this is going to be an easy 3-0. Pepe Kashaki is the new team for Parth. It's Parth, Zanil, and Crispy. Looking pretty good. They're going to be versus the Psycho Rangers, which is T Corral, Wiz, and Hexic. Psycho Rangers have been looking good. I'm impressed with Wiz. The Essential Protocol LAN was a 1v1 LAN. Go and watch it. That's where Wiz was this past week. And he's been looking good in ones and in threes, but I still got to go with Pepe Kashaki here. But I'll go 3-2. Could go either way, but I believe in Pepe Kashaki here. Parth has been looking different since being on the new team, but that's not too hard after Shopify craziness. Next up, NPL versus Affinity. NPL is Line Blaze, Panda, and Knight versus Affinity, which is Percy, Abdom, and Diaz. This one's, I think I'm going to go with NPL here, but I'm not confident in it. Affinity could definitely take this. Percy's got some good experience and composure on whatever team he's on. But NPL, I would do really like Lion Blaze. His defense is pretty correct. And Panda is just fun to watch. So I'm going to go NPL for now, but I'm not confident in that. That could go either way. Carl versus Norms. This should be easily to Carl. Carl is the team of Calm, 5-Up, and Talk. Talk coming out of his, this is his rookie year, basically. And he's looking more composed. Calm took a break this last split. Still looks amazing. And 5-Up is still underrated, in my opinion. And so against this Norms team of basically ranked players of Cosmic, Hazo, and Skippy, I don't think it'll be too difficult. We'll finish that for bracket here. Complexity versus Pepe Kashaki shouldn't be too hard. I'm gonna go with 3-1. Complexity is just the better team here. I don't think it'll be too difficult. They're more complete than Pepe Kashaki is. NPL versus Carl. This is a similar story here. I think it'll be a sweep though. Carl looking really good. They got a few things to clean up, but looking solid. I think they're one of the dark horses to win this thing. I don't even know if they're a dark horse. They're a top 3 team right now, I think. Lower quarterfinals here, Lil Step Bros versus Psycho Rangers. I didn't even expect Lil Step Bros really to make top 16, so I think this is where they go out. I don't think it'll be too difficult, but I'll give a game to Lil Step Bros. Affinity versus Norms. I think I have to go. No, I'm going Affinity here. I'm gonna go 3-1. I like Percy. What can I say? NPL versus Psycho Rangers. I think that I go Psycho Rangers here. I just like this team. I'm going to go 3-1. Pepe Kashaki versus Affinity. I think that's Pepe Kashaki 3-1 as well. I don't think it'll be too difficult. So Complexity, Carl, Psycho Rangers, and Pepe Kashaki making it to the top 8. Let's head over to Group B here. Rebellion looking different since adding Wavy, looking more consistent. They went 3-0 through the Swiss, and each series was a 3-1 series. So dropping a game every time, but not 2 games. So I'm going to choose to believe in them. I think against Hey Bro, that's a 3-1. If you didn't know, Hey Bro is Cream's Hockey and Gyro. I don't know why they're not POAB. If you didn't know, Creams and Hockey and 5-Up were on POAB. So I don't know why they didn't keep the name. I don't know how it works, but that's how it goes. Bot B versus Gas. Bot B is Realize, Alraz, and Repeat. versus Gas, who everybody knows, Garrett G, AJ, and Squishy. I'm going to have to go with the retirees of Gas. I'm going to go 3-1. The talent on Gas, I think it's just going to be too much for Bobby. Neither of them had crazy quality wins in the Swiss, so I don't even know how they really matched up. But yeah, I got Gas in that. The boys versus Pirates. The boys looking like one of the favorites here. I'm going to go 3-1. The boys, if you didn't know, is now Aqua, Evo, and Hoxer, which is a pretty good team. Definitely a team that could win this whole thing if they're peaking at the right time. And then Poab is Andy, Eris, and Mech. I don't know why they're Poab. None of these players were on Poab during this whole season so far, so I don't know how they got the name. But, I mean, it'll work. So, the boys, I got winning that 3-1. Maybe I'll go sweep. No, I think 3-1. Now, 100x35 versus Rattopia. 100x35, Expert, Devo, and Matter. They went 3-1 through the Swiss, I believe. And Rattopia is the team of Snaz, Roxer, and Luna Brawler. I'm going to go 100x35 here. 3-2, though. And then Rebellion and Gas. This should not be too hard. Actually, they played in the Swiss, and it was 3-1 Rebellion. And I think this time it'll just be a sweep after Rebellion hopefully cleans up those extra games they're losing. The boys versus 100x35. I don't think that'll be difficult either. I'm going 3-0 here. So Rebellion and the boys qualifying through the upper bracket. Hey Bro versus Bot B. That should be Hey Bro every time, but I'll go 3-1. Pirates versus Rattopia. Kind of similar series here. Should be a 3-1. 100x35 versus Hey Bro. This one's kind of interesting. 100x35 has looked really good in the Swiss, going 3-1. But Hey Bro has some more recognizable players here. Do I go with an upset? I think I gotta go Hey Bro. I can't have Gyro, Creams, and Hockey missing the top 8, although it could definitely happen. I'll go 3-2. Gas versus Pirates. This one's actually kind of interesting. I don't know if I mentioned this already. Pirates is Andy, Eris, and Mech. Mech is a new up-and-comer. I think he's like 14. He's looking really good. Gas is really experienced players. Ooh. I think I want to go Poab because I want Mech in the top 8. I think that'd be really cool. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to go 3-2 though. It could go either way. There's lots of experience on this Gas team and they're still super good players. But Mech has been looking really good. Andy has been looking really solid. And Eris is Eris. So I'm going to have them going through, but it could definitely be Gas. So let's see what this makes for our playoffs. This one could be interesting. This is interesting. Let's start with down here. Pirates versus Psycho Rangers. I think this is where Psycho Rangers run ends because I really like Mech and I just want him to. I don't know. I just like young new players in North America. So I'm gonna go 4-2 for Pirates here. Hey Bro versus Pepikashaki. I don't know how they come up with these names, guys. It's kind of crazy. But I'm going to go Pepikashaki here. I like how they've been looking, but I'll go game 7 because it could go either way. That leaves Rebellion versus Carl. This one's interesting. I think these are definitely the top 4 teams, in my opinion. And this is definitely most likely to happen, although there is always upsets. So I'm definitely wrong. It's not going to happen. But this is what should happen if seeds happen accordingly. Rebellion versus Carl. Rebellion has had a whole bunch of craziness, but they've made changes. They've got Wavy on there now. Reddles is a pretty consistent player, kind of. Two-piece, I don't know. I really like this Carl team. I'm going to believe in Carl, but I'm going to go 4-3 because it could go either way. Now, the boys versus Complexity. I'm going to believe in Complexity here. I'm going to go for 2. The boys, if they're peaking at the right time, and maybe Hoxer will help with their floor, they could win. They could win the whole thing. But it's so hard because it's Aqua and Evo, and their mentality sometimes is just down the drain. So we'll see. But that leaves us with this top 6. We'll start with Rebellion Pirates. This should be easy for Rebellion, I think. I'm gonna go 4-0. I don't think it'd be close. The boys versus Peppa Kashaki. This is similar. I'm gonna go 4-1. I think that's pretty easy. And that just leaves us with the same top 4 that was here, but on different sides, which makes this interesting for sure. Let's start with Complexity versus Rebellion. Oh man, I don't know, man. I don't know. All of this is crazy. I think Last Chance Qualifier, adding this to the season, was a great choice. I mean, winner takes all, and I want all these teams to win because every team has a story, right? Rebellion changing their rosters, having their crazy crap season at one point and amazing season at others. Complexity, Raise Ball leaving, bringing in Frosty, missing the last major. The boys, Evo and Aqua being what ifs, and Hoxer having a disappointing couple splits there with 9 lives after making top 8 at Worlds last year. Calm taking the split off. Talk almost taking the split off and then running it with Sim Talk +1, but looking like a great rookie. And then 5UP making the top 4 once with Poab, but not making it any further and still being underrated in my opinion. There's so many stories here. It's so difficult. And I'm gonna go Rebellion for the cinema. I'm gonna go 4-3. I think I want Rebellion to win more than I want Complexity to win. Just because I think it would be so funny for Shopify to make it to the finals and then lose. So I think whoever wins this is going to win the whole thing. Spoiler. Because in Rebellion fashion, they have absolutely crazy runs, give you hope, and then just die out. So I'm going to go with Carl here. I'm going to go 4-2. I think there's too much composure here on Carl. I think Lawler is a great coach for them. Very level-headed. Will keep them in the series when they need it. And the boys, I don't believe in their mentality enough for them to make it to the grand final. Which leaves Carl and Rebellion, and I kind of already spoiled it. I got Carl making... I'll go 4-2. You know what? Game 7 cinema. It's going to happen. Rebellion going to make it as close as they possibly can. It's going to be like the tiebreaker last year, where Rebellion make it to Game 7 overtime, and then Calm absolutely destroys their hopes and dreams of making the World Championships. So, Carl, I have making it through to the World Championship, which if you had asked me before I started this prediction, I actually probably wouldn't have said that. But just the way the bracket has been laid out, and I can't have Rebellion making it, but I can't have them making the final. So we'll see how this goes. This is all going to be wrong. I know it. You know it. It's just how prediction goes. They're just fun. I'm excited for this last chance qualifier. This is going to probably be the most interesting LCQ. I think Europe's is a little more set forward, but North America's could be taken by anyone, especially this top 4. This top 4 is really close together in my opinion. So it's going to be absolute cinema. I'm excited. Let me know if you're excited in the comments. Please like and subscribe. If you like the face cam, let me know. I got my dog in the background. I got this random trophy over here. I'll try and make it look better. It's kind of scuffed right now. It's just my phone that's recording me. So hopefully it works out well. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And I will see you guys in the next video.